Hey guys, welcome to another edition of GamingNight. This is me talking about the beta for Deus Ex Machina 2 by Milk Rocher. Basically, this is a reimagining of the original that was for the can't think of the name of the computer time, but anyways, I'm going to talk about my experiences with it. My fiance is going to also play test it, so I can get her opinion, so I can put some more feedback on. This is a closed beta. It's only for those that pledged on there at that stage of the Kickstarter. So I can't show any footage because it's I've basically signed an agreement. I wouldn't show anything. I'm not signing an agreement, but virtually, you know, there was a thing I had I couldn't show any footage, and it's got like a little banner on the bottom saying "for my eyes only," yada yada yada. So I'm acknowledging that, and I can't show that. But anyways, I'm going to talk about the good things and the bad things about the game. But I want to start with the good stuff. I really like the soundtrack to the game. It fits everything in there. All the songs fit the mood very well. So it's the experience as that part of it. It carries the emotions as you go from beginning to the end. So it's it really starts building on itself very well. So it's got its good upbeat. Then it starts getting towards the end. It starts getting like kind of depressing, because that's kind of like the concept. You're going from birth to death, and each level of the game portrays your character through the stages of life, and you go through it. So the visuals are really good too. The level designs are, capture the music very well. So when you're listening to music, you feel and it's trippy when it needs to be trippy. It really is engaging in that aspect. So the level design's really good. The music's really good. Visual, now the stuff that I think needs work, and I'm sure they can fix it no problem. And these are just my experiences with it. Or start with the stuff that's definitely needs to be fixed first, and then the stuff that's just little minor things. The first thing that needs to be fixed, so the controls are a little bit sluggish, especially like on the trail level. You're basically trying to avoid these things, and it seems like you just can't seem to avoid them enough, and you're like, and it shouldn't be that difficult to avoid them. And then on the other hand, some of the levels are way too easy. Like with one of the levels, the beginning, I think it was the second stage, you could just hug the wall and avoid all the things you're not supposed to bump into, and just coast to the level. And I think they need to work on maybe putting some obstacles on the side, and so that way you don't just stick, you have to dodge. So that's one of the negative things. The other stuff, there's some clipping and on the levels, not a lot of clipping, but there's enough clipping here and there where it's or should I say, it's more like screen tearing a little bit too, but it's not a huge gripe. I mean, I'm sure that this is just beta, and they're going to be working out the graphical details and enhancing the graphics and stuff. The other one is the I'm trying to remember. There's the hospital one where you're supposed to collect these items and avoid certain items, but it's very hard to tell what items you're trying to avoid, because they're hard to distinguish from one from the other. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it's going to deter you know, some gamers from it, because they're gonna be like, oh, and hitting the stuff, and now you know what they're hitting, and they'll be frustrated with that. Then there's another level called the Soldier, and you're basically trying to, I guess, dodge incoming missiles and stuff, but it doesn't seem like it's too easy. It's like you know, even though I don't go on autopilot, it seems like it's almost next to impossible to actually get hit by any of the explosions or whatever that's in the game. And then and then there's the school level. Some of the stuff combinations don't register, and sometimes if you only touch the edge of the picture, it won't register, but other times it will. So it's kind of like don't know what that is all about. So there's that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the experience, so it has nothing to do with, you know, me not wanting to play this game again. I would play it again. I just hope that they can fix the stuff that's in there, and so that it'll be an overall excellent experience, because you don't want to have if you're having a beta testing, you're obviously not going to have everything going smoothly and perfect, but hopefully they'll take this information that everyone's sending in, including me, so that we can get a perfect or near perfect product. But if I could show you guys footage, I would. So, but what I'm going to do is probably, when I get the finalized version, I'll show you a little bit of that one. I won't show everything. I'll probably just take a few levels here and there, just so not to spoil everything. And then I'll play the original. I'm supposed to get the original one, whatever that was. That was out there. So, oh yeah, it's called the Spectrum. The original was for the Spectrum. But anyways, yeah, we'll do that for you guys. But in the meantime, that's all I have to say about the Deus Ex Machina 2. Love the soundtrack, like I said. Like the visuals. Just they need to tweak those things that I said, and they'll have a good product. So, once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.